we have Sunrisers Hyderabad, who made 5 consecutive playoffs from 2015 till 2021. Only last year we missed out on that. Quite a big names got released. Kane Williamson, Nicholas Puran, Jagadish Suchit. Priyam Garg was a surprise to me. Ravi Kumar Samarth, Romario Shepherd, Saurabh Dubey, Sean Abbott, Shashank Singh, Sushant Mishra, and Vishnu Vinod Anandasabra. And Adi, they have the biggest purse, 42.25 crores. Very good Indian core, if you look on paper, if they perform to the potential. Firstly, your reactions to the releases, and second, what should be the strategy?
Like, I'm very happy with the releases. The last season, the biggest challenge was they spent too much on overseas players where you shouldn't have. They should have retained Rashid instead of Kane. Now they've let go of Kane. Puran currently in the form and how badly as captain West Indies, like 11 crores doesn't make sense. Romario Shepherd, they went into a bidding war and got him at 8 crores. So good thing that they released all three of them. And if you look at all the retained players, it is all the folks who can still walk into the 11, or there are only two players who have not performed or not given the chances, like Abdul Samad and Glenn Phillips. Apart from that, everyone else has played in the playing 11 for multiple games and performed. Like Sundar got injured, Natarajan got injured in between, but all of these are like at decent prices, right? Like there's a strong Indian core now. They're very clear they probably might try to get back Williamson at like 5 to 7 crores. So that will save you a lot of money. Then you can also go after like an all-rounder. It could be Cam Green, it could be Stokes, it could be Sam Curran, like an overseas all-rounder for Shan Abbott's place. And also, given the amount of money you have, like now at 42 crores, you can also go hard at Mayank Agarwal or someone, right? So you can get them in. You can actually open with them with Abhishek Sharma. Like Kane can go down if they buy him back. If you don't buy back Kane, there's a question of captaincy. But I think it's fine. Like you can give it to Makram or like go left field, give it to Abhishek Sharma or like someone else. The only thing I would say they messed up was like Priyam Garg was just 20 lakhs. He didn't perform too well. It was just like two matches. I think he scored a 40 or 50 in one of the matches. Why do you release an Indian batsman? He was India under 19 captain, right? So it's always good to keep him. Like even if he was 1 or 2 crores, I would have kept him. But in the larger scheme of things, all the other things they did right, they released everyone. None of the retentions were like, hey, why did you retain this player? All of them made sense. Like Glenn Phillips is in super red hot form, so he could be your like middle order and like finisher who could come in the place of Puran as well, right? So it's all sorted. It's just about trying to find like the right Indian spinner. I don't trust Washington Sundar to be fit for the whole tournament. That's the big problem. Indian Pacers is kind of sorted with Natarajan, Tyagi, Bhuvneshwar, and Umran, right? Like you've got four. Marco Jansen is there. You can buy like an overseas pacer. So find two Indian batsmen ideally, one or two Indian spinners, one or two overseas all rounders, or and then you will be sorted. Then it's on the team to execute. So I'm very happy with what they've done.
Suman, your thoughts?
I thought Nicholas Puran was a surprise and Priyam Garg was a surprise. I was expecting Puran to be retained because when I was exchanging few pings with Adi, last year we survived whatever we survived. I think 6 games we won due to batting is because of Puran. He contributed, he won games. But again, argument is there that he's released and hopefully they'll bring him back because we need a keeper. And all the teams will be looking after Puran. I've always believed, Vishak and Akash know that he's a utility player. He can go back. So, and Priyam Garg, I was expecting Priyam Garg as a left field choice. I really hope Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is not our captain. Please, for God's sake, I really hope that is not the case. Maybe they have an agreement with Kane Williamson, release and bring him back in a price if CSK do not go hard. But outside of that, when Shivam asked saying, let's put our 11, and when we started putting our 11, I see that a proper core is building up in Sunrisers Hyderabad. And that 45 or 42 crores in the purse is a big, big support system. We can go after like 2 or 3 big names and support it. Somebody like a Mayank Agarwal will be fantastic. I don't know if they will target Manish Pandey because I don't think the ties were great with David Warner and things like that. So an Indian core batting and probably one solid spinner to replace like somebody like Rashid Khan will bring in. So that's my view. But If the
I
team
think Glenn
performs,
Phillips can keep
they'll definitely make playoff.
like Glenn Phillips can keep, and I think if we really want Puran, knowing Lara's affection towards Puran, last time also he went hard despite like the price point. I think Puran we can get him back like 5 to 7 crores if they really want to buy him, right? So it's not like Puran will go for 11 again. Like I'll be shocked if he goes to 11 again after the World Cup disastrous performance and the kind of form he's in. So you can get all of these players back at like, and Romario Shepherd I think will be unsold or like 2-3 crores or something, right? So if you want them, you can get all of them back at a lower price. Those three were costing us 35-40 crores. Now all three can be got for less than 15 crores.
Imagine सुमन ये टीम वो है जिसने राशिद खान को फर्स्ट अटेंशन नहीं दिया, उन्होंने छोड़ दिया. ये केन विलियमसन और एंड आई रिमेम्बर आदित्य और हम जब प्रीव्यू कर रहे थे लास्ट ईयर का आईपीएल का कि इतने महंगे में इनको लिया है, एक दो सीजन के ज्यादा सर्वाइव करना मुश्किल है. आई वुड स्टे अवे फ्रॉम केन विलियमसन अनलेस ही इज कमिंग इन फॉर लाइक 4 or 5 crores. इसमें मुझे लगता है जेसन होल्डर को इजीली ले सकते हैं, इजीली कैप्टन भी बना दो उसको, वो दो काम भी कर लेंगे. और एक मयंक अग्रवाल, ये दो को तो इजीली इनको मिल ही जाएगा, 20 crore भी खर्चे हो जाए उस पे. एंड देन मे बी स्टोक्स मिल जाए, कैम ग्रीन मिल जाए, सैम करन मिल जाए, तो आई थिंक 3 और प्लेयर आ गए तो ये टीम सॉर्टेड है. बट
we can also buy if you want you can go with Zampa or Adil Rashid or someone, right? Like that would be like a close to like replacement for Rashid, right? Like you leg spinner sort of thing. So let's see, like they have the options now. If they fuck up the auction really bad and buy random players for like 12, 13, 15 crores, then that's a different problem. But ball is in their court to not screw up.
शिवम क्या लगता है काव्या मरन क्या करेगी ऑक्शन में?
No, even if they try to fuck up this auction, they will not, because कोई मतलब चांस नहीं है. कैसे करोगे आप? फक अप करने के लिए चांस तो होना चाहिए, इसमें है ही नहीं. They are absolutely sorted. मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, just they need to do one thing: do not make Bhuvaneshwar the captain. That's it. You do that, and everything will be sorted. I just see 3 players in that list of whatever 10, 15. 3 प्लेयर को आपने 35 करोड़ में निकाला. आदित्य बैंग ऑन, ये सारे वापस ले आओ 10 से 15 करोड़ में. And you at least have flexibility. See, RCB and RCB has gone the other way, right? They have retained everybody. They are saying we don't want anybody in auction. कोई मिल गया तो ठीक है. With SRH, they are like कि हम जिसको चाहे ले सकते हैं. They just need to put a finger. I want this player, and they will get that player. Nobody can challenge them. हाँ, 3-4 crores ऊपर नीचे inflate हो जाएगा, that's fine. And all the previous shows that I was seeing on TV, everybody, it was all bullshit. Williams किसको कैप्टन बनाओगे, ये करोगे, वो करोगे. They have not had a fallout, just like what they did with Warner, right? Williamson would happily again become captain if he comes back. Yeah. You have Markram there.
Yeah, one left field. Like Markram was 2014 under-19 captain for South Africa, winning captain. So again, in South Africa, he doesn't get the opportunities to captain due to different reasons, but maybe try him out. Like he would be a much better option than like a Bhuvneshwar Kumar becoming captain. I would even go ahead and say Abhishek Sharma, who's like 21, 22. Okay, invest in the future. Go ahead, like make him captain for one season. See what happens. Like Rishabh Pant was also thrown in the deep end as a captain, and he's performing decently, right? So you never know. And if you find like an Indian captain who is young, you're kind of sorted for the next 4-5 years, right? So and who plays well. So a lot of options.
One thing, I have a slightly different opinion here. It's like they should go hard for Mayank Agarwal. That will sort 2 options for them. He is captain Punjab Kings already, so you get a captain. And Ken Williamson was an opener. You get an opener who bats aggressively at the top of the order, unlike Ken Williamson, who used to be defensive. So that will sort their out. So now they have an Indian captain. That frees up one overseas slot, and they can go hard for somebody like a Stokes in the middle order. That will again give them an option of, because they have the most money among all the teams. I think they can pick what they want.
Yeah, I would love it if Mayank is bought and like made the captain as well. Like he was not bad as a captain. He was not in form, so that's why, like it didn't work out for Punjab Kings, and they had various options who could open like Bearsford. So yeah.
In fact, the only thing he was good was captaincy. Everything else, Mayank Agarwal was bad. So that's a good choice. उसको बना दो, but भुवनेश्वर को मत बनाना बस.
मैं तो बोलता हूँ आदित्य सुमन तुम लोग दोनों भी ऑप्शन में घुस जाओ, 2-2 करोड़ में चांद मिल भी जाएगा, इतना पैसा है इनके पास. यार
होने वाला नहीं है. आकाश क्या करोगे? If you had 42 crores, क्या खरीदोगे Sunrisers के लिए?
I'll stay clear of Williamson. I mean, I would not want to go back to him, considering that 14 करोड़ देके retain किया और अभी release कर रहे हो. I mean, it wasn't that he didn't have a great season. That's a different thing, just one season. But considering that you have multiple options who can actually open at top and be an aggressive opener compared to him, I think you should definitely go for somebody like a Mayank. Or even if you want to go for Stokes and ask him to open, that's not a bad option because Stokes can open an innings in T20 and he can be the captain as well. So these two are good opening options. But definitely, I think two players which I would like to see in Sunrisers Hyderabad. One is Jason Holder, only because of his multi-criteria facility, and he can, help the three Indian fast bowlers as well. He can groom as per his death bowling abilities. The other player which I want in Sunrisers Hyderabad is Tabraiz Shamsi. I know not many of them talk about this bowler, but Rashid Khan was a ace card for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Tabraiz Shamsi has the ability to be that kind of player. Left arm Chinaman, not many. If you see, Kuldeep has been struggling, but when on song, Kuldeep was one of the strong bowlers in Indian spin department. So Tabraiz Shamsi, I think, is a key player which Sunrisers should have. Considering that there are 7 games in Hyderabad, that can be a key factor, I believe.
सबसे खुशकिस्मत आदमी इसमें प्रियम गर्ग है क्योंकि 1-2 करोड़ में कोई भी ले लेगा उसको. 20 लाख का प्लेयर था, बेमतलब रिलीज किया उसको.
सर मैं तो कह रहा हूँ 42 CR है. सुनो मैं कह रहा हूँ 42 CR है, 1-2 अंपायर भी ले लेना ऑक्शन में. बहुत पैसा है.
नहीं, प्रियम गर्ग आई थिंक दैट्स द प्लॉय. उसको रिलीज किया क्योंकि वो 20 लाख का है. रिलीज करके probably 1 करोड़ में भी ले लिया वापस हैदराबाद में.
It's fine. Like even maybe Priyam Garg wanted to be released. We don't know, right? Like it's both sides, right? Like because he knows that hey, I am an Indian batsman. I will definitely get like at least 50 lakhs, 1 crore. He's playing that game, and SRH is fine. Like take 2 crores, man. Like it's fine. And I liked Akash's point because they'll play in Hyderabad. The thing in my background where the ground is bigger. That's where Rashid was successful because if you're playing in like a Kotla or a Chinnaswamy, the miss hits or top edges or like not well timed shots could also go for 6. But in Hyderabad, they don't. Like you will get caught in the team. So that's why you need like a good spinner. Washington Sundar is good, but his injury is like always question mark, right? Like when he gets injured, so you need like 1 or 2 good backups, like in Indian spinners and foreign spinners as well.
होपफुली हैदराबाद में इस बार फैंस को मार नहीं खाना पड़ेगा टिकट्स के लिए.
So this is the thing, right? Like whenever IPL का होता है ना, the sale of the tickets is handled by the IPL franchise. They're pretty well. Whenever India matches, it's done. It's by the local association. Every time, like even in Chennai, one match was there. Fans were standing from like 5 a.m. like 2 days before. IPL, they don't put anything on box office. Everything is online and you have like so many matches, 7 matches, there's not a problem. So India matches, like I think even in Indore some lathi charge happened. Like Hyderabad, we know the sad story. Chennai also, like people were waiting for so long. So hopefully this time fans will get like what they want, right? 7 matches, full ground.
Hopefully fans also will get the IPL trophy this year for Sunrisers. So let's see what happens.
It's been 6 years now, 7 years now.